Hey embroidery stitchers, welcome to the Chain Gang. We're going to be working on a series of stitches that feature the chain stitch prominently. So grab your pearl cotton, your embroidery hoop and some fabric and let's get stitching. Hi, my name's Amy Marson. Let's go on a journey and discover all the versatility of the chain stitch. We're going to have some fun, so stay tuned. So this is showing you the versatility of the chain stitch, and this is also a good example of why I like variegated thread, whether it's floss or pearl cotton. So as you can see, the chain stitch is going in all these different directions. It's used as an outline here, but then here it's making circles. And I find that it creates a lot more drama and movement in your piece when you're doing the chain stitch and using it in this way. So you can see I used it as an outline and then I filled it in and made the stitches go in different directions. And I think that that creates a lot of drama and fun in your piece. Then you can see over here I did it the same thing, but I did it in a solid color, and the reason that I'm doing that is to fill in this space is going to take a lot more work, and in the original piece of art almost everything is a geometric shape, so I just wanted to have one little bit of chain piecing stand out here. Now we are going to sketch out a line that we can chain stitch across. So we're going to do some arches, and then once those arches are chain stitched, we're going to fill it in with a pistol stitch, a French knot, and then at the very end we're going to add some seed beads. So come along with me and let's get stitching. The first thing I need to do is see which pencil is going to leave a mark. So this is a bone pencil. And you can see right here, so that's my mark with that one, and then this is the Fons and Porter pencil, and it's white, and you can just twist out the lead. And I think I'm going to go with the gray. I'm not going to press that hard because I want a really faint line, but it's easier to make the mark with the gray pencil. So I'm going to put that one down and get ready to start marking. So part of what I want to keep in mind is where my center is. So if this is my middle point, I'm going to make my first arch here. So I'm going to draw just very lightly my arch, and then I'm going to go to the left and draw another one to the right. And these aren't perfect, and honestly nothing I do when I'm making something, I'm not about being precise. I'm about being organic and enjoying the look of the imperfection of what I do, or at least that's my excuse for it. And if it's not perfectly round, don't worry about it because your stitches are going to cover that. So I've got my 5 arches, so let's get stitching. So now I'm going to put the fabric on my hoop, and I want to make sure there's enough room, and you can see that my stitch line goes outside my hoop, but that's okay. And I'm going to pop my hoop on and tighten it. And there are lots of different types of hoops. There's wooden, there's bamboo, which is another type of wood. There's a lot of plastic hoops, there's ovals, circles, big ones, small ones. You just decide what you like. And I tend to pull my fabric fairly tight. So here we go. Let me show you the easiest way to make a knot with your embroidery. So you take the end of the embroidery, the pearl cotton, and you pinch it, and then you go around your needle 3 times, pull down, and then you grab the thread and you pull, and there you have a wonderful knot. Now the interesting thing is this is also how you make a French knot when you're doing your embroidery, and at some point I'll show you that too. So I'm going to start at the bottom of my first arch, and I'm going to go in next to that first spot where I came up. I'm going to loop around, pull through, and then start again. And I actually think I might have made my strand a little too long, but let's just stick with it and see how we do. So I've gotten to the end of my row and I'm just going to loop it through and tie a knot right there. And then I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure it's secure. And then I am going to cut my thread.
Start that sentence again.
So I made 2 little knots here and I've got my scissors, so now I'm just going to cut my thread, set my needle down, and let's pop it out of the hoop. And you can see we have a nice gentle arched chain stitch. So in some of the other pieces that I've done, I might have done circles where I start on the outside and I work my way in. I might have gone up and over in between things like a wavy line. You can also do it where you could come down in a V, so make a lot of points, or a more gentle wave. So there's so many different things that you can do with the chain stitch. You're really going to have a lot of fun. So join me next time when I add in the straight stitch. Until then, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you.